I spend so much time looking at other people thinking about, how they need to be saved or fixed or society and all this stuff. And not enough time looking in the mirror thinking, what do you need to do? How you need to grow. So all this wannabe superhero stuff, doomsday. You know what I mean? Done with that. Yeah. Movies and comics, cartoons made me want it. Power to save the day and assist while I'm on. I sing the kingdom and ruins like, what the hell you doing? Maybe I should rule it. Pass me that, you foolish. Growing up fantasies off of kids, man. Seeing clearer now, getting back all of my vision. No romanticism, pure realism. So all those old wishes kill exorcism. Doomsday's here. I know you fought a good fight. I know you love to hear about the monsters and titans. It's gotten you a bit confused about the wrong and the right. So now you're thinking it's the war between the dark and the light, but only love is absolute. The rest is not so precise. Better get the game up and get the exercise, cause there's so much more going on in this life. But the story time's over, bedtime, good night. Good night. The more I talk to people, the more I feel like all we really want is to be loved. That's it. To feel like, I'm with my people, I'm chilling out, I'm at home. So all this thinking you Superman is special, or you got all this burden or whatever, all that does is separate you. I heard about those journals. Teresa was hurting. Living life for others, ever really worth it? Mostly makes them lazy, but increases your worries. And they blame you when the thing stops working. Everyone is gifted, no one is different. Matter of position, all the same mission. Tried to be Superman, but it was kinda iffy. Taking off the S and the cape and going fishing. Doomsday's here. You fought a good fight. I know you would love to hear about the monsters and titans. It's gotten you a bit confused about what's wrong with the right, because you think and it's a war between the dark and the light, but only love is absolute. The rest is not so precise. Better get the game up and get the exercise, cause there's so much more going on in your life. But the story time's over, bedtime, good night. Good night. I think there's a difference between trying to be like better and grow and trying to be different, and I think that all the time I was trying to be different. That didn't get me nowhere. I'm done with that, I'm do me. So I walked alone, 27 years I quested, did all I could to reach my ascension. But no elevation, there's more separation. Force in the balance, had the boys steady shaking. Always trying to be something other than we be. Become your own enemy, living unnaturally. Hodari, Ruben, even Newton, never undo him. So what I gotta prove that knowing my roots is grow up and not moving, expanding my crew. I feel related to you. So if you approve that we can get it moving, you won't find a label for the king. I'm human. Doomsday's here. You fought a good fight. I know you love to hear about the monsters and titans. It's gotten you a bit confused about what's wrong with the right, because you think that it's a war between the dark and the light. But only love is absolute. The rest is not the precise. Better get the game up and get your exercise, cause there's so much more going on in your life. But the story time's over, bedtime, good night. I think sometimes we confuse history with myth, man, and we just think everything's gotta be mythic or like a fairy tale, but that's just illusion, man. Reality's a lot different than we think it is.
Tell you we were zero. Now I'm
reality is
looking
not
at it, thinking
alone.
that was just my
Much
ego.
is
Rather be amigo,
not.
loved by my equal. So I gotta burn and start again like I was Nero. I wanna be a hero.
Thank you.
Tell you we're a zero. Now I'm looking at it, thinking that was just my ego. Rather be amigo, loved by my equal. So I gotta burn and start again like I was Nero.